Hey everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? If you are new, I just want to start off by saying thank you for joining us tonight. This channel is all about reselling and being positive.
Nikpikthrift, Nikpikthrift, Nikpikthrift.
Okay guys, so I'm just going to give you 5 tips to help you make sales on Poshmark. These are just tips that helped me. It does not necessarily mean they will work for you, but I just want to share what I do to make sales every day. I rarely ever go, a day without at least one sale. If you don't know what Poshmark is an app where you buy and sell gently used to new clothing at a discounted price. That is known for mostly is for offers, for great deals. You just go into your Play Store or your Safari, I guess it is called, on iPhone, and you're going to go to the Poshmark app. You're going to download that and use my code in the description down below, so you can get a $10 off your first purchase. Then I also get a little kickback in return. So thanks for that, guys. Man, I got a lie bump and I haven't lied. It hurts. I don't think I've ever had one like this. It's been like that for 2 days and it hurts to even talk, guys. Okay, so back to Poshmark. So like I said, if you don't already have the app, go ahead and use my description in the link down below and download that app, and make sure you use my code so you can get that free money. We're all about making money on this channel, so anywhere you can get a kickback and save $1, you might want to do it. $1 here, $1 there, eventually adds up to a lot of dollar bills in the long run. But you guys already know that. So you're going to go download the application, okay? And I remember I was a buyer way before I became a seller on Poshmark. So I kind of knew how to navigate around the system as a seller, but at the very beginning I was very, very confused, even as a buyer. Like, I'm like, what? I gotta follow people? What's that? Because I'd never had an Instagram account. So I didn't know about the following. So I was like, what? I gotta follow people? Are you serious? But anyways, it's a very social app. A lot of people use it as a secondary platform to sell on. Poshmark is my primary platform to resell used to new clothing on. I make the most money on Poshmark, and Poshmark is my baby. If I could actually pick it up and put it in my arms, I would rock it every day. So, I mean, Poshmark has been very good to me. Poshmark has a lot of opportunity. It was the new and upcoming thing. A lot of people thought Mercari was going to surpass them. Mercari is just on a different level. I think there's both great aspects in all platforms. And an upcoming video from a recent subscriber, thanks, you know who you are. They wanted me to do, talk about what items sell best on which platform. So be looking for that video coming up. I'm already on it. Okay, so my first pro tip is, guys, make sure you have an inventory system from the get-go. Even if you have to kind of, tweak it a little bit. I regret not having a spreadsheet system. I guess that's more of what I'm trying to say, a spreadsheet. I'm a year and a half in on this, guys. If you want me to be 100, I still have not implemented a spreadsheet. And that is just because I don't even know where to start now. I have almost 2,000 active listings, and I just don't understand where I can grasp onto that. I mean, when I think about it, I just get anxious and I get overwhelmed. So if any of you guys have any tips for me on how to go ahead and start implementing that, I mean, I've thought about just going ahead and starting from the next item that I list, but then it's like, I have a whole room of items I haven't listed. So would I just go by, it's just, I need a video on that, guys. I hate spreadsheets. I even bought Stara Styles spreadsheet, and it was just too difficult. I didn't understand it, and I didn't want to reach out to her and bother her, because I know she's a busy woman, and I'm just not I'm more of a hands-on type of learner. And until I know the correct steps, I just don't kind of grasp the video that she has out. And I think that's just because my mind won't let me concentrate for that long ever. So I don't know. But anyways, okay, so make sure you get that spreadsheet implemented and the inventory system and all that good jazz. That is my very, very, very first tip. I wish I would have learned how to do a spreadsheet from the get-go. I mean, I never took Office in high school or anything, so I don't even know how to do a spreadsheet. You know, I've done it in the businesses that I've worked for, you know, through being management and stuff, but I only know what they've taught me, and I don't actually know how to insert formulas to, you know, just make it like you press something and tab and it just shows up like blah, 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 blah. So, and I bought in a year of Microsoft Office, and it's almost ran out. But I paid $100 for that, and I have still not implemented a spreadsheet. Don't be like Nikki. Be better. Be better. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from mine. I have plenty of them, guys. Okay, so number 2. Don't be afraid to tell people what you do. That is one thing that I never have been ashamed of. From the day I started reselling, as soon as I went to the thrift store, you know, if I'm a people person anyways, so I always fill a person out. But 9 times out of 10, the thrift stores love that you frequent their shops. I go in thrift stores and they're like, Nikki, we got Lululemon over there. Better go get it before somebody else does. Or, got a Gucci purse back there. You better go get it. Like, they love me, and I love them. They're really good to me. They're my family. They have become my family. And then the more comfortable you get with telling people what you like to do, people are going to start donating to you. They want to get rid of their items. Some people want you to consign for them. It's up to you. Whether you just pay them up front or sell them for it, then pay them. You know, with the consignment that I'm doing, I am actually paying the woman up front because it's just, I don't know how long stuff's going to sit, and I'm such an inconsistent person that it just would work better for me that way. So, you know, so just like I said, don't be afraid to go out on that limb and tell people what you do. People love to give you things that they don't want. And a lot of times they don't even know that they have something worth anything. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My 3rd tip, guys. Stay active. I don't care which way, how, shape, or form you do it. Stay active. Whether it's self-shares, whether it's community shares, whether it's follows, whether it's sharing your closet, whether it's doing any of that. Stay active. It's not, to me, the algorithm is not necessarily directed at one type of thing that you're doing besides sharing your closet, and we'll get in that after this. But the algorithm, to me, I've done plenty of, you know, tests and experiments, and I've worked with it, and I've done research, and I've tried to really, really understand it. Because you hear people say it all the time, and I'm the type, you know, if people are saying it, I want to know what, you know, everything that I can about that certain subject. So, always put your self-shares first. Always. Because that's how your item is getting brought back up. Went blank. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. So the way you can stay active is by buying on the platform. That's a form of staying active. Selling on the platform. That's a form of staying active. Community shares is a form of staying active. Sharing during parties, form of staying active. And self-shares, a form of staying active. But make sure that you put those self-shares first. That's all I'm saying. But there are, if you're getting tired of that and you need a little bit of switch up, there are other things that you can do in order to get those sales. Stay active and make that money ultimately, guys. Make that money. Okay? Number 4. Never get attached to any of your items you're selling in your closet. There is a reason why you're selling them. Money. As long as you're making a profit on them, why not sell them? I know people say, oh, the market gets oversaturated. Well, I don't care who you are. You have accepted an offer lower than market value plenty of times. And who are you to say that it's oversaturated with lowballing offers? Who are you to say what that's going for right now? Yes, the comps are running for that. You do want to price them accordingly. But I hear a lot of people who teach eBay say that, when you're first starting, to go in there and undercut some of the prices, because guess what? That's business. Do you think Walmart's going to lower their prices because our prices are higher or are lower than theirs? No. Do you think they're going to stress out? No. Really, I hear oversaturation mostly with the sellers that have one platform. Let me keep it 100 with you today. I'm feisty. Yeah. These people, you're oversaturating the market. You're making the price go down. The price went down when you bought it off the rack. Come on now. You're a consignment store. You might have boutique items. You might have new items. But ultimately, you're an online thrift store. So, and it's not a bad thing. Goodwill makes lots of money. Lots of money. Supports lots of great causes. Lots. So don't anybody take that, to personal, because that's not directed at anybody. I'm just stating my opinion. We all have them. They're like, bleep. The last tip that I'm going to leave with you, and I tried to make a little bit different, but these are honestly the first 5 tips that came to my mind whenever I would think about as a new Poshmark seller, things that I could have been taught more of, just not brands in the very beginning, okay? Network, guys. Very, very important. Network. And you say, Nikki, what do you mean by that? I mean, you go and you collab with other people. I'm always trying to make a collab. Nobody ever wants to collab with me. I don't know. I guess because I'm new. But I try to collab with everybody. But it's networking. Get your name known. Send out, be nice to people. I send people inventory boxes. That is a form of networking. But I mostly send it to only people that I really thoroughly enjoy. Because they have gotten a special chunk of my time because I put so much into those boxes. You don't understand. Whenever I send somebody a box, I stress. I just want to make everybody happy. I just want to bring a smile on everybody's face, and I stress a lot about sending off boxes. Like I'm getting ready to send Alicia one. And I'm really stressing about it, and I know I really shouldn't because I think she's kind. From what I see of her, she's kind. I mean, I hate to say I know people on here because I really don't. You only know what they want you to know. But you know the ones that are being genuine. Yeah, you do. And I'm going to throw out a couple names out there. I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. And if I forget you, and if I offend you, I'm greatly sorry. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that to anybody. That's unfair. But yeah, guys, those are my tips as a Poshmark seller. I want to start doing more of these. I'm starting to get a little bit more confident in myself. I'm working on a little bit of some self-issues that I have. So the reason I haven't been doing these videos is because I just thought I wasn't good enough. But I am. I'm more than enough. and you are too. Thanks for taking the time to watch me, guys. Same time, same place, same pretty little face. Bye, y'all.